My name is Mark Harley. I am Guitar and Boss Product Specialist for Roland UK. Today, I'm at Gear4music looking at the Boss 500 series pedals. I'm going to show you how to get the most out of these units, show you some secret tips and tricks. So firstly, let's have a look at some universal tips which are applicable for all three units. We have the Boss MD500, which is the modulation pedal. We have the Boss RV500, which is the reverb pedal, and the Boss DD500, which is the delay pedal. So these tips will work for the three units. The first tip I want to show you is how to turn single mode or normal mode, which is essentially one effect, into what's called simultaneous mode. So this gives you some options where you're going to have two pedals on at once. You can have them linked in series, which is one going into the next pedal. Or if you've got a stereo rig or you're recording in stereo, you may want to have two separate effects, one going to the left channel, one going to the right channel. So this is something totally unique to the 500 series pedals. So let me show you how to do that. Firstly, we look at the edit button, we press that. You've now got the edit screen. We then need to use the down arrow button to where it says system. Press the rate value button, dial in or enter, and you will see, initially it starts off with contrast. What we need to do is we need to use the down or press the down arrow button until you see FSW, which is foot switch mode. When you get one of these out the box, it will say normal. If we change it to AB simultaneous, what happens now is you can actually see the screen has actually changed and it's given us essentially two effects pedals or two effects chains, whatever you want to call it. You can have them both on at once. You can have them on individually. That's tip one. So when we're on simultaneous mode, let me show you how we can change this in a number of ways. So we can have the two pedals in series, which is one pedal into the next, or we can have it in parallel. That means we can separate two totally different effects going to a left or a right here. Let me show you how to do that. Again, we press edit. We then go to bank, and then we can see it mentions the bank you've got connection. Is it in parallel or is it in series? Essentially, you just change the dial between series and parallel. What you can also do within this, we can then separate the two pedals so that you can hear one going to one channel, one going to a different channel. Currently it's set to mix, so you hear both of them together. Now you've got output mode A/B, which means we can separate the sound. So you can have one type of effect going through the left channel or ear, on one different type of effect going through the right ear. That's tip two. Next tip I'm going to show you is how to change the control pedal, or if you've got external pedals plugged into the units, to perform different tasks. Really easy. Press edit. We change the mode to where it says control or highlight control, press enter or the dial button. Straight away, we can then see a number of options. So we can say tap control. Currently it's set for tap tempo. If we want to change that, let you change it. We can have this to essentially be whatever you want it to be. Also, if you've got external pedals plugged in, this is how you do this. Essentially just highlight this screen. You've got expression pedals, external pedals. What is it you want it to be? You may want to be able to change, say, the feedback of your delay pedal with an expression pedal. You can do this in real time via this tip. So the 500 series pedals contain buffered bypass or true bypass. Let me show you how to get into that screen and change that. Again, we press the edit button. We then highlight system using the arrow button down. We highlight bypass which is buffered, or change that to true bypass. This is how you do this effectively. The Boss DD500 delay pedal contains an onboard looper. This is how we activate the looper. So we hold the A button down. You will see the screen now change into a looper mode, which means this is armed and ready to record. You see this A button flashing, which means as soon as you press this button, you're in record mode. So we press that now, we're in record mode. If we now want to loop this, we press the B button, which starts basically playing the loop from that time that you've recorded it. If you want to overdub, you press the A button again. You want to go back to play mode, you press B. If you want to stop it, you press the tap control button, which stops it. If you then hold the tap control button, this takes you back in to your delay mode menu, the way you can change different things on that. What you can also do within the looper, it contains 1 minute 20 seconds of loop record time, but you can actually have it in stereo where you have 60 seconds worth of record time, more high quality. This is how you change that. So you press edit, you highlight system, and then we change the arrow, or essentially the arrow down or up, wherever you are, highlight where it says loop mode. At the moment it's set on 96K mono, so this is up to 1 minute 20 seconds. If we change that to 48K ST stereo, that is 60 seconds worth of loop. If you then want to change the level of the recorded loop, so if you want to play along with that and the loop that you're recording is maybe a bit too loud and it's overpowering, highlight loop level, and you can change the level so that when you're playing along with it, it sits nicely in the mix. And that's how you activate the looper on the Boss DD500 pedal. One of the unique features of the Boss MD500 pedal is we can insert a loop. This then allows us to put a pedal, for example, like a distortion or a drive pedal. We can have it either pre-effect or post-effect. So again, what we could do is we could have a patch where we have a chorus pedal, for example, where we've got a drive pedal before it, but then within the song, we might want to change it so the drive is affecting the chorus post-effect. So it's essentially like an effects loop. This is how we do that. We press edit, we highlight system, press enter or hit the rate value button. You then highlight insert loop. We then switch that on. And that's how you do that. Whilst the Boss RV500 reverb pedal contains all the high quality reverb algorithms you'll ever need, one of the cool features on this pedal, it allows you up to 2 seconds of delay per patch that you can add. Real cool tip, let me show you this. The time value dial, you can see it's actually changing the amount of reverb time. If we press this button in, you'll actually see now you've got delay. Currently it's set to 500 milliseconds. We can dial that incrementally, down, we can go right up to 2 seconds worth of delay. We press the dial in again, we go back to the reverb. This is not just a reverb pedal. To see some of these features in action and to hear some of the sound examples, please check out the other videos on the Gear4music website. My name's Mark Harley from Boss & Nolan UK. Thanks for watching.